I don't know if anybody's on yet. Just began a little earlier because I want to make sure this thing is working since I had problems the other time. So welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Traveling Eddie, and we're going places. We're just hanging out here. So I'm just waiting for somebody to come along. Check everything out. It's a nice evening. It's about 6:45 p.m. And according to this, I'm connected. And then some nightclub back over there, all the way back over there, is blasting their music. So, and you see all the sargassum, all of that is the sargasso. But they kept this little area clean, but you can't really swim there because it's rocks. It's rocky. So I think I see two people in the chat now, but I don't see the chat coming out. The chat is supposed to be coming out because I have it ready for that. Well, let's hope it's not a glitch. So if the two of you that are on, if you can write or just put a thumbs up in the chat, in the live chat area, that would be nice. That would tell me that the chat is working. Because before I went on, the chat was activated to work, but I don't know. So hi, whoever is on the chat, but I don't know because I haven't seen. There we go, Karina. Karina's on. Hi, Karina. How are you? How's everything going? Can you hear me clearly? I got my wind mic on. You see the wind mic? So that way the wind doesn't distort the sound. So any questions you guys want to ask Karina and anybody else, please ask me. I'm here on the pier. This is the old pier. It's closed off now. Nobody can go through there. But this is the old pier where people used to take the to Cozumel. Cozumel is over there in the distance. You probably can't really see it with this, but there's some buildings I can see on the horizon there. And Cozumel is about half an hour that way by ferry. Stephen Bloom. Okay, everything is working well. Ooh, let me get my glasses, my reading glasses on. Well, wait, I can see some right now. So yeah, so two of you are here. So once again, welcome back to Traveling Eddie, and we're going places. That's the catchphrase or slogan or whatever you want to call it. So we are here in Playa del Carmen, and I'm using my gimbal to make this whole experience a whole lot better with this smartphone. So here we are in the Panama Jack Resort area. Those are the Panama Jack, the resort, the rooms and everything, going up like a good block. This is Calle or Avenida Constituyentes, and this is all part of Central, the happening place here in Playa del Carmen. So I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to sit here for a while because the connection is stable, the internet connection, and then I'll walk a little bit, but right now I'm just going to chill here, and you guys can have this view, and we talk. So how are you doing? How is everything, Karina and Stefan? Is everything good in your lives? How has your day been? How has your week been? How has your July been? Yeah, it is beautiful. So I know there's usually like a 10-second delay, in getting your messages on the chat screen. So I'm giving you time to answer whatever I may ask, or to ask me questions or make statements about whatever you're inquiring. This little kiosk or stand here is where they sell tours for the whale sharks, swimming with whale sharks, and I think they sell other tour packages to go. Oh, look at the plane flying above, and look at the moon right above the plane. Wow, look at that, the moon is up there and everything. Okay. Living the dream, are you? So you're living the dream, Stefan? Excellent. Stefan or Stephen? I know some people say Stefan and some people say Stephen. So you'll forgive me if I got my pronunciation wrong. So they sell tour packages there to Xcaret, something else, Seha. Ha means water in the Mayan language. I have been to 3 Mayan ruins already, the Chichen Itza ruins, but Chichen Itza is supposed to be Aztec. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, Karina. I'm doing very well. As you can see, I got a big happy face on me and all. And on Monday, I will be heading to Mexico City. Oh, so you're doing good right now. Excellent. Excellent, Karina. You're doing good. Good to hear that. Oh, okay, Steve. Okay, I did realize that. I did notice the last name, and I was asking myself, but then it disappeared in my head. What's up, Steve? And Karina in the chat. So, okay, it got out of focus for a moment. So let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly here in the Mayan Riviera. And if you have any questions, please ask me. Hey, she from the Philippines is on the chat, on the chat, whatever. I'm an English language teacher and I've been teaching for 23 years. And now, sometimes I forget, I guess it's this heat and humidity that's got me going crazy. That's one of the ugly parts for me. One of the ugly parts is the heat and humidity. We'll get to that in a moment, but let's talk about the good first. So but she doesn't live in the Philippines right now. You're living in Hong Kong, right? Right on there on the mainland of China, but Hong Kong, the independent area of Hong Kong in terms of government independence. Or am I wrong about that, she? Welcome to the chat, she. Welcome to the community. Or is it she? How do you pronounce your name? Is it just she, like she is a woman? Or is it she with the E as E? Wow, look at this beautiful cloud formation. I don't know if you guys can appreciate it as much as I can, because I'm right here and it looks a whole lot bigger. Look at that beautiful cloud formation here in the Mayan Riviera. Oh my goodness, it looks beautiful. Well, I'll leave it on the cloud formation for a moment. So, let's talk about the good stuff. Let me tell you about the good stuff in the Mayan Riviera. Some people are confused about the Mayan Riviera. They think it's only like a town called the Mayan Riviera. But no, the Mayan Riviera consists of basically, and maybe some other places, if I'm wrong, you please correct me, Cancun, Playa del Carmen here where I am, Tulum, Puerto Morelos, Puerto Aventuras, Akumal, and a few other places in between. This is what is considered the Mayan Riviera. The Mayan Riviera. And it's beautiful. It has so much to explore. One of the only unfortunate things is the sargazo, the seaweed. Let me just move for a second here. And let me show you the sargazo, even though they have it pretty cleaned up right now today, but it's right there. Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
So they got the seaweed here cleared up, and a lot of it, but you still see a lot more in some other areas like up the beach. But luckily those people are swimming right over there today. Those two people in the green shirts. But and I can see people in the ocean over there. Wow. This is the first time in the 4 or 5 weeks I've been here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Not going to be the best zoom in because this is a smartphone, not a GoPro or whatever, and plus GoPro doesn't zoom in. So people are in the ocean. Wow, that's nice. They're swimming, actually. They're enjoying it. That is good. So this sargassum, this seaweed, this is sargazo, this has been impeding people's full enjoyment of their vacation. Let me zoom out again. And so this is beautiful. It's a very touristy area and a lot to do here, a lot of things. There is so much to do. There's like a nightclub there on the beach with a big TV screen. You can see that little screen there. It's a big TV screen. And they got their platform there, their deck, and they're just getting ready for the night, for the nightlife. And I see a lot of people right over there to the right on the beach. It seems that it's happening tonight. So I guess people are catching a break. Robert Mack from Asia. Hey, Robert Mack is in the chat. Robert Mack from Asia. She and maybe Steve, if you haven't checked out Robert Mack in Asia, please check out his channel. And he's got videos on Vietnam and Thailand, and right now he's in the US, somewhere in California. So Robert Mack. Robert Mack in the house. How are you, Robert? I'm over here in Playa del Carmen, and finally today I'm able to do a nice live stream here about the good, the bad, and the ugly in the Mayan Riviera of Mexico. So what's up, Robert Mack? Nice thing the other day when you were hanging out with Kev, Rosie O'Kelly, and a couple other vloggers and your wife too. Nice, when you guys were there at the Koreatown. So, we're here in this area. These are the Panama Jack resorts, that part right there, that whole block, basically all the way up the block. The Hilton Hotel is on the other side, here on the same block. I don't know if this is also Jamaica Jack. No, Panama Jack resorts, but up the street on the same block, before the block ends, before the corner, is the Hilton. Very, very luxurious Hilton Hotel there. Maybe we'll get to see a bit of it when I start walking. So, what I was saying is that there are a lot of good things about the Mayan Riviera. One of the things is the tour packages you can get to check out the ruins. I have been to the Chichen Itza ruins, but they're not on the Mayan Riviera. Chichen Itza is about 3 hours inland near Valladolid, the town. You take a bus from Cancun, a tour bus. It's better, don't ever try to go on your own. That's some good advice that I'm giving you right now. Never try to go on your own to Chichen Itza. It's better to pay for a package tour. You'll pay about 1,400 pesos per person, and it will include Chichen Itza, air-conditioned transportation, 2 meals, and the visit to a nice cenote in that area. Sunset is happening in that direction. The sun sets in that direction, so we won't have a sunset over the beach. Nothing like that. We only experience sunrise in the morning in that direction. Sunrise is in that direction, but sunset is in that direction, so we won't be able to see the sun go down over the ocean. Kev TV sent you. Who is it? Let me see. Smelly Cat. Hey, Smelly Cat is in the house. How are you, Smelly Cat? Glad you can be on board. Nice that Kev told you about this. I've seen you, I think I saw you yesterday in terms of you appearing in the chat during Kev TV's live stream from Acapulco with Rosie O'Kelly next to him. And if you guys haven't checked out Rosie O'Kelly, look for Rosie O'Kelly, or if Karina could put up Rosie O'Kelly's link, please. All right. You had to delete your video? What happened, Robert? Why did you have to delete your video? And I'm going to have to put on my glasses because my eyes are starting to get fuzzy on me, my vision. I've been trying to take a break. I started to reduce the frequency of videos. Well, look at the doggy having fun. The doggy's happy running around. The doggy's happy to be here on the beach. Look at that beautiful little doggy. I love dogs. In case some of you don't know, I love dogs. Look at that doggy just going happy-go-lucky, just running around happy-go-lucky. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at it. Look at her. Oh, it's a boy. It's a boy. He's just happy. Sorry, taking a little break. but I love dogs. Wow, nice. So, gotta put on my glasses. I'm gonna have to put on my glasses right now. Taking out my little glasses case, and I'm gonna put on my spectacles. So bear with me a moment, so I can read the chat. So I'm gonna use my glasses, because since I've been uploading videos, editing, making videos, plus my work, I work on the computer Monday through Friday with my English language classes, or with my cell phone. Not my smell phone, my cell phone. I almost said smell phone because I was talking about smelly cat. Smelly cat, hey Kev, what's up? Smelly Cat and Kev TV are in the house, as well as Karina, Steve, and more people will be coming on. That's awesome. Awesome, Kev, welcome. People, check out Kev TV's channel in case you haven't gotten it yet. Check out his channel and check out She's Adventures. She has a channel and she does a lot of videos out of Hong Kong. If you want to see Hong Kong in the house, Hong Kong in the house, check out She's Adventures. That's the name of her channel on YouTube. And Kev TV, check out Kev TV, just the way it is here in the chat. That's his channel name on YouTube. Check it out, please. And Robert Mack in Asia, he has his channel by the same name, Robert Mack in Asia. So I was talking about the ruins. To go to Chichen Itza, that's Aztec architecture. That's Aztec civilization. It is not Mayan civilization. I learned that the other day from the tour guide when I went to Coba. I have done 3 different ruin tours in terms of tours of the ruins. I have been to Chichen Itza, but that one I did on my own. Then I went to Tulum ruins on my own too, and then I went again on a tour, and I went to Coba ruins, and we went to a cenote that day called Tancach Ha, and it's an underground cenote. It's underground. There's not even a hole in the ground. It's a cave, a cavern, and it was awesome. That video will be coming out sometime in the next 2 or 3 weeks, because I have videos scheduled for like 3 or 4 times a week right now, because I still had some material from Colombia. For those of you who don't know me, I am happy to be Colombian American. I am a Colombian American because my mom and dad are Colombian, from the state or the department of Antioquia in Colombia. And my mom is from Envigado and my father is from Frontino. But if you want to be more clearly identified with Colombia, they are from the area of Medellin. They're not from Medellin because that's one city. They're from other cities or towns. My mom is from a small city next to Medellin, Envigado, which is a very happening city. If you ever visit Medellin, visit Envigado. And my mom just moved back to Colombia after 50 years in the US, and my dad's still living in Canada. They're divorced, and he's been living in the US and Canada for 51 years. They're probably more gringo than I am, because I'm 49, but I only lived 25 years of my life in North America in terms of the States. And I've lived the other 23 and some change in Colombia, and the rest in between, traveling and all of that. Traveling Eddie. So I'm happy. I'm happy to be a Colombian American. I was born in the United States, New York City, and I grew up in South Carolina, and I lived in New York as a teenager. I lived in South Carolina as a kid, and I'm happy to have had that experience of living in South Carolina as a child. That's why I have a mix of a Southern Yankee accent, Southern boy, rebel rouser, and New York Yankee sometimes. Like, yo, what are you doing? Come on, man, get out of here. How many times I gotta tell you, don't mess around with me? Or like a country boy. And then in between, mixed, a bag of accents. And I lived in New York as a teenager, and then as an adult in Georgia, went to college in Georgia. And then I lived for 2 more years in New Jersey in between my 23 years in Colombia. That's me. I'm happy to be Colombian American. Colombia is a beautiful place. I love that country. I just can't live there right now because I lived there for too long, and I just want to travel the world. I'm a traveling gypsy. I'm Indiana Eddie. I'm traveling Eddie. I'm awesome Eddie. I'm crazy Eddie. And his prices are insane. If you ever remember that Crazy Eddie commercial, back in New York City, back in the 80s, about the electronic gadget store. Or look it up on YouTube, you'll find the Crazy Eddie TV promos for New York City in the 1980s. I don't look like the guy because I'm much better looking, I think. Maybe you tell me if I'm not. So yeah, Colombian American. And I lived in Colombia for 23 years until June 14th with a 2-year, oh look, that rain is dropping a little water on us. That rain, that cloud, because I'm feeling raindrops on my face. But to protect the camera, I'm gonna have to look for some shelter somewhere. Let's go for a second, let's walk this way. This is the beach area. And I didn't bring an umbrella, but this is just a little sprinkle. But the camera's not waterproof. The camera is not waterproof. Yeah, it's a little sprinkle. And people are scrambling right now to get a little shelter because it's a little sprinkle. But me, it's only because of the camera, not because of me. And where is my... Okay. I'm gonna go get some shelter right over there for a moment. These are some other guys here that sell tour packages. These could be probably more expensive sometimes than others. I'm giving you that advice. You got to shop around a little bit if you want to get a nice tour package. I'm moving away from the beach because there's, okay, the little sprinkle is, I think the little sprinkle is over. When am I coming to Los Angeles? That's a good question, Robert Mack. When am I coming to Los Angeles? I really have no idea these days anymore. I thought I was going at the end of this month, but everything has changed recently. Everything has changed recently because I just want to explore more of Mexico. It's too hot to go to Los Angeles. Too hot to stay here in the Mayan Riviera for me. Right now the temperature cooled down a little bit, but I just want to chill, and I'm going to Mexico City on Monday. I'll be there on Tuesday. I'm taking the bus that way. So I'm going to Mexico City, and I'll be there for probably a good spell, a long spell. That's a southern expression from South Carolina, meaning for probably a long stay in Mexico City because there's so much to do in Mexico City and around Mexico City, like cities like Puebla or Pátzcuaro or other places that I'm still not familiar with yet. People are telling me that I've met here, travelers that I have met from the US and from other countries, telling me that it's very nice to go and stay in Mexico, and you have 2 or 3 hour bus rides out of Mexico City to surrounding cities and towns that you can stay there on the weekend and just explore so much, and then go back on Sunday to Mexico City because I have to work Monday through Friday as an English language teacher. For those of you who don't know, I am an English language teacher. I teach English. That's how I make my money, so I can keep traveling and pay for rent. Now that I have to pay rent and food, I'm a vegetarian. I only eat vegetables, grains, fruit, cheese, stuff like that. I am a vegetarian. I am happily a vegetarian only because I love animals. Compassion for animals. That's it. Because I love animals and I didn't want to see them suffering anymore on my account. But that's just me. Not about anybody else. Just me. So, let's go back to the Mayan Riviera. And please ask me questions if you have any questions about this so far. And to completely answer Robert Mack's questions, I don't know. I don't know when I'll be in Los Angeles, but eventually I'll get there. But I want to do more exploration here and everything. And summertime is not my time to go to to Los Angeles right now because it's too hot here. I was telling you guys that I was going to talk about the weather. One of the ugly things, it's not even the bad thing, it's one of the ugly things is that it's so hot and humid here, but right now it cooled down, but it's so hot and humid here, it's crazy. The temperature, I'm going on Celsius because I forgot about Fahrenheit, but the temperature here, let's say it gets up right now here in the summertime to 30, 31 degrees Celsius, 30 or 31 degrees Celsius, and if anybody in the chat can say what it is in Fahrenheit, that would be cool, because at this moment I just don't know, and I can't use my cell phone, my smartphone, to check it on online on Google to do the conversion because I'm doing the live stream, so I just can't do it because I don't want to hit the wrong button and mess up and cancel the live stream by accident. And with the humidity is high. Humidity here is between 75 to 80% or 85% sometimes. And with that high humidity index, it feels like 40 degrees Celsius. And now I know 40 degrees is like 100 or 102 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's just icky, sticky weather. Icky, sticky. Mucho caliente, muy caliente. Sí, así es, Robert. Muy caliente. Muy caliente. So yeah, California is very hot. I say mucho calor in California right now, so I'm not really vibing. If this one is doing a number on me, I can only imagine California doing the same number on me. So no thank you. Look at that family, they're doing a photo shoot over there. I'm gonna go close to them so you can see the photo shoot. Let me go here on the sand for a moment. Just go close. So, here on the sand now. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Anyway, so, see, they're doing a photo shoot. They're shooting photos with the family. They're having fun. So, no, the heat with the humidity. If you have problems tolerating the heat in the summertime, I would not recommend coming here in the summertime, like June, July, August. I would recommend just coming here like in January or December, which is warm but not hot, and you can enjoy the beach, and there won't be any sargazo here. There won't be any sargazo. So that family is enjoying their photo session, and this is the Panama Jack Resorts part here, another part here with a little bar, and the beaches along the way. So I would not recommend coming here. I was supposed to be here until Saturday next week, until July 24th. I have my stay paid until that time, but I'm leaving on Monday. I'm forfeiting the other 4 nights, or 5 nights, Monday night, Tuesday night, until Friday night. I'm forfeiting those. I'm not getting my money back for that, but it's just because for me, the ugly for me, I don't know about other people. Some people might be in my same predicament, is the heat combined with humidity. It does a number. It makes you feel stupid, low on energy. It can even get you sick, dizzy, very dehydrated, and things like that. So I was telling you about the ruins. You have to visit the ruins. The ruins here in the Mayan Riviera are awesome. There are so many ruins you can visit. I would say the top 3 so far that I know of and that I've read about and that I've visited are Chichen Itza, but that's not in the Mayan Riviera. I would say Tulum, because I was there and the video came out on Monday, this past Monday, about the Tulum ruins and the Coba ruins. And there are so many cenotes. The cenotes are those natural formations of water that come from underground rivers, an underground river system here in the Mayan Riviera and in the Yucatan Peninsula. And there are 4 types of cenotes. Cenotes that are like a little lake, like a little pond. Bigger cenotes that are like a lagoon, but they come up from underground. There are cenotes that are sunken holes in the ground that they collapsed, and it's like a hole in the ground, lower, like maybe even 10, 20 feet down before you see the water, or 30 feet down sometimes. And then there are cenotes that are just in caves, caverns, and I went to that one last Saturday. And I went to that cenote, and I had been to another cenote in Tulum, in the Tulum boho area where all the boutique hotels, wellness resorts, and nightclubs and restaurants are, and bars. It's pretty expensive. All this area is pretty expensive. Everything here is pricey because it's designed for the tourists. The prices are touristy. But if any of you, give me a second, I gotta drink some like, what is it? Electrolytes, because I've been feeling dizzy because of the heat and humidity. I have to drink a lot of this. This is 1 liter of electrolytes. They call it suero rehidratante, rehydrating plasma, or whatever they want to call it in English. Cocoa flavors. So give me a second while I drink. I'll let you enjoy the view for about 20 seconds when I drink some of this to give me some electrolytes so I don't get dizzy. Please, if you have any questions, ask me. Ask me any questions you have. I will answer them about all of this here. See, I'm drinking. So one of the bad things is that they charge tourists a lot of prices. That's one of the bad things, and even one of the ugly things, that sometimes some people here will try to scam a tourist, and some tourists have gotten scammed. Really, like big scams, like they'll charge you maybe even $30 more. That's kind of ugly in my opinion, not just bad but ugly, getting scammed. So if you're gonna buy a tour package, I would recommend that you visit several kiosks in different areas of Cancun or Tulum or Playa del Carmen or wherever you find yourself to see if you can get a good deal. I'm going to start walking. Oh, well, wait a minute. I'm going to let you guys decide that. I don't know if we're still connected because I haven't seen any more messages coming in the chat in the last 2 or 3 minutes. By a show of thumbs up in the chat, do you want me to stay here while we continue talking, while I continue talking and telling you things about this? Or would you like me to start walking along, maybe along the beach, or to go walking along the street? Oh, there's a drone flying right there. A drone is coming my way. Drone, look at a little drone flying by. Look at the drone. Funny drone. How you doing, Mr. Drone? So, let me know with a thumbs up. I'm going to stay here for 2 or 3 minutes to give you guys a chance to answer if you want me to stay here and continue talking to you on the cam here, or if you want me to start walking in some direction so you can get some more views of different aspects of this whole area. And what I mean by the thumbs up on the chat, because that's the only way I can see it. I won't be able to see it like the likes for the video itself, but for in the chat. But if I don't get any replies in the next 2 minutes, then maybe I guess I lost the connection. I don't know. The connection here is very sketchy. I changed to AT&T from Telcel 3 weeks ago, so I don't know how good. Okay, oh, you saw the drone. Pretty good. Cool. So that means we are. So if you want me to go walking, give me a thumbs up. If you want me to walk somewhere else. If not, I'll stay around here. Or maybe I'll just go walking anyhow so you guys can see something else while I'm walking. So let me try to sum it up, but not too much of a summary. The good stuff here in the Mayan Riviera, it's very good to hang out here, to have fun. And this guy's coming with loud music. I'm about to get away because this kind of music kills me on YouTube. And wow, you know, you gotta run from that kind of stuff. And they're just blasting. I guess I started walking even though I wasn't planning to, because that music, I can get a copyright claim because of that. And I've gotten them before in the past, and then I would have to have YouTube fix that with a thing that they delete that part of the video, or they take off the audio and they leave it like in silent mode, or put some song over it, some music over that little piece. So I had to leave the pier because that guy just got there in that four-wheel drive thing, that 4-tracks, and he's blasting his music. I don't know if you heard it. So this is the Panama Jack Resorts. These are the rooms here. They're pretty pricey, expensive. This is not cheap. And we're going places. Let's go places. Let's go. I'm going to see if I can hit the beach back in the other direction over there. And we'll walk along the beach so you can see more beach, more water, more ocean. So like these are the things I'm telling you. These are some of the kiosks where they sell tours and everything. So if you're here in Cancun, Playa del Carmen, whatever. I mean, Isla Mujeres is a nice place. This is another good thing about the Mayan Riviera. We would be going to Isla Mujeres. And the nearest port to Isla Mujeres is in Cancun. I was there 3.5 weeks ago when I was in Cancun for 6 days before I came here. And Isla Mujeres is very nice. You take a ferry across. It costs like 300 pesos, 318 pesos round trip on the big ferry. They're fast. It takes about 25 minutes to get there or something. I just fell asleep both times, especially going back to the mainland. So Isla Mujeres is very nice. Some of you were in the live stream when I was doing it, but that time when I did the live stream there, it was kind of bad because of the connection. The connection, internet connection was kind of weak. Oh, the guy came back with the loud music. Wow, you know, he's going there with that thing. He's selling things. He's selling some projects, some food, I don't know what. And he's in that thing, blasting that music. So these are the Panama Jack Resorts. This is Panama Jack Resorts. And look at the entrance. Look at how luxurious it looks. This is not cheap. This is a nice area, and people just enjoy it. And they have gated security here. Not gated, but security, so you can't just waltz in like nothing, but it's good. It looks very nice. And look at this old-fashioned car right here. The Beach Boys style. Beach Boys, surfer vehicle, a Ford. That's an old school Ford right there. That's a nice classic that people used to travel around in. That was a station wagon back in the 60s. And wow, look at it. They just use it here at the Panama Jack Resorts as a little decoration piece, decorative piece. And the surfboard on the top right there. Yeah, nice car from the 1960s or 50s with the wood siding and the back siding of wood back siding. So these are the Panama Jack Resorts here, all the rooms, the hotels and all of that. And we'll continue walking and we can start seeing that the glow of sunset, of the sun setting. You can see the glow, even though I can see it better than you guys because this camera is good, this smartphone, but it does the trick. It's good enough. So yeah, Isla Mujeres, you got Punta Azul and Playa Norte on Isla Mujeres. Very nice place to visit. I do recommend it. And if you can stay there the night, enjoy the nightlife there. There's another video I have on the channel about that. Oh, look at here, the Hilton. This is the Hilton, the entrance to the Hilton right here. And look, a good old Coca-Cola machine like in the States with soda pop and all that. Soda pop. Kev, are you still there, Kev, or did Kev already leave? Kev had a good night last night in Acapulco. He was chilling with Rosie O'Kelly. So this is the entrance, a very luxurious entrance to the Hilton here. That's the Hilton right there. So you see, it's the Hilton Playa del Carmen Resort. And then there's a Japanese restaurant right next to it, that one right there. Well, you want some mariachis? Let's get some mariachis. So they're playing their mariachi music. And this is still the Panama Jack Resorts on this side. That hotel probably belongs to Panama Jack Resorts, the Ristorante Italiano, bella, bella. So it's an Italian restaurant there. So I'm gonna go down this way, try to hit the beach again. Viva Mexico, yeah, Viva Mexico. And this is a nice restaurant, it's Italian. An Italian restaurant here at the Panama Jack Resorts. So let's continue going. I'm gonna try to hit the beach again because I imagine some of you like me want to see the beach again, right? Not just all of this that we've seen so many times before, but let's look at the ocean. And this is called the Gym. It's a gym in a restaurant. Let's take a look at it. I hadn't even seen it before. Looks pretty cool. It's called the gym.com.mexico. Oh wow, it looks like a nice gym. Very nice gym. Look at the machinery and everything. If you're staying here and you want to get a good workout, a nice gym. Nice equipment. Some people are getting ready for the nightlife. Getting ready to go out and party. And here's some restaurants up this way and some party atmosphere stuff. But I'm just going towards oh, this guy's just following me everywhere. He's coming with that loud music on that little four-wheel drive thing. Whatever, he's trying to make money too. And okay, he just went up that way. He just went up that road. I'm gonna try to get rid of him. Sometimes they say Murphy's Law works against you. Oh, most of the time I'm talking about Murphy's Law. Look at this one, Comba, authentic Asian food. This restaurant here is called Comba, authentic Asian restaurant. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty cool. So let's continue on here. And a lot of stuff. And I hear some music blasting in the far distance. But I'm trying to avoid that too. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find a street. Okay, there's a street here. I'm gonna hang a left. Phantom Divers. If you want some diving courses, diving rentals, diving whatever, you got this right here. Snorkeling equipment repair. You got this shop you can look for. Phantom Divers. And you got that little doll right there, that big thing. So I'm going towards the beach because there's just too much music blasting over there. And that's where some nightclubs are, right over there on the next block. But it's just blasting, blasting. Hey, Steve. Yeah, is it the nicest gym here in Playa? How much per month? 1,900 pesos. That's $100 a month. Almost $100. Basically $95 a month. All right. And yeah, that looked pretty nice. Yeah, Steve, it did look very nice. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Good. And Tienda de Barrio, the neighborhood store, the neighborhood shop. Tienda de Barrio. So let's keep talking, let's keep walking. And wow, I had never explored this area. It looks really nice. Looks very quiet and quaint compared to the block down the street. But I want to hit the beach. Yeah, you guys can call him Steve. I think that you can call him Steve. Another boutique hotel, Isabella. Isabella Boutique Hotel. some of the good things about the Mayan Riviera is